Kicked off the force for a drunk driving crash in his unmarked patrol car. Now a Gresham officer is suing the city for millions of dollars, claiming his alcoholism is a disability.
The job takes a lot out of an officer, yet we're trained to suppress those feelings and not show emotion.
We took his claims to a doctor tonight to see if he really has a case against the department. It's 11 o'clock. Good evening. I'm Jeff Gianola.
And I'm Kelly Day. Thanks for joining us. Cor Harlan is live now at the federal courthouse with the new developments in this case. Cor?
Well, Kelly and Jeff, has just heard there, Jason Servo and his lawyers contended here at the federal courthouse in downtown Portland today that his alcoholism is his disability. And since his drunk driving citation more than 2 years ago, he says his life has not been the same.
The Gresham Police Department was my home, and my fellow officers were my family. I would not discard a family member for a disease, as I was discarded.
Is his alcoholism a disability? That is the $6 million question a lawyer for former Gresham Police Detective Jason Servo will have to answer. Servo admits he is an alcoholic, but says it is a disability covered under the Americans with Disabilities Act. He says he should not have been removed from the force after he was cited for drunk driving in an unmarked police car more than 2 years ago.
Alcoholism is a protected class, and because of that, being terminated for alcoholism, or Mr. Servo being terminated from the Gresham Police Department based on alcoholism, is a protected class, and it was an unlawful termination.
Servo went through diversion after his drunk driving arrest, had the DUI citation removed from his record, and now says he's been sober for 818 consecutive days. Rita Solman, who has treated alcoholics for 25 years, says alcoholism is, in a large majority of cases, not a disability. But she also believes if a police officer goes through treatment, he should be allowed back to work.
I see the person definitely deserves a second chance in treatment so that they can heal. I can bet you once they heal the trauma, they won't have to reoffend or be in any kind of a problem.
I myself don't consider alcoholism a disability myself. Alcoholism is a choice we make.
Servo says the homicides, rapes, and violent crimes he investigated took their toll on him. He says officers who investigated him did not give him a fair and just process and even violated the law. Without a certificate to be a police officer, he remains unable to do the job he says he was meant to do. And we reached out to the city of Gresham tonight. They say it is their policy not to comment on pending litigation there. Servo, meanwhile, seeking again $6 million in damages from the city of Gresham and the license to be a police officer again. Live in downtown Portland, Cor Harlan, KOIN 6 News. Jeff and Kelly.
Thank you, Cor. An Oregon City teacher is under investigation tonight, accused of exchanging inappropriate text and picture messages with a student. This all started on Monday when a parent overheard a conversation among students, and it was about a 16-year-old who sent